This is the end. Yeah, look up that movie. This is the end. Because when all hell breaks out, that's what's going to happen too. The Lord is going to let the gates go, and the angels is going to go ham on people. All right, and they're going to go ham. The earth is going to. The Lord going to put the Spirit on animals. Hey, what's that, Job 5? About the animals who be at peace with you in the field. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the ones that's covered by the Lord, those people gonna be at peace with the animals of the field and everything. The Lord say He's gonna watch over them and six those troubles. In the seventh, none of those are gonna come near you. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, bring your precept out.
This is Revelations 19:10. And I fell at His feet to worship Him. And He said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren.
That's right, because this was an angel. This wasn't Jesus, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus. This was an angel. He was a fellow servant of the Israelites. All right, go ahead.
That have the testimony of Yahawashi. That's his real name in the Hebrew.
Yeah.
All right. The ancient time, so-called Paleo-Hebrew, how you say,
the Lashwan.
All right. It says, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right. So that's what we come out here to speak prophecy to our people, because like the scriptures say, get Romans 3. Get Romans 3. Because people don't believe things until it happens. Like they say, you don't believe shit stink until you don't believe until you what? Until you put your nose in it or you step in it, right? Yeah, so people gonna believe, hey, America is falling. Hey, London is falling. London is falling. Hey, it's all a plot, but it's all according to prophecy. It's all according to prophecy. Grab that real quick.
Romans chapter 3, verse 3. Yep. For what if some did not believe?
Say it again.
For what if some did not believe?
One more time.
For what if some did not believe?
One more time. For what if some did not believe? Go ahead,
Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai without effect? Yahweh forbid.
That's right. Just because y'all don't believe the words of the scriptures, the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, so-called God in Christ, that doesn't mean that the prophecy is not going to come into fruition. That doesn't mean that it's happening. It just happened this week. The UK is parted from the EU. That's prophecy. Go ahead, right?
Yea, let Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai be true, but every man a liar.
That's right. Let the words of the Lord be true, and every man a liar. Hey, I'm excited about that. I'm excited. I don't want to get too excited, but that makes me feel excited when I see prophecy coming true. All right, because now the other European nations, some of them going to follow suit. All right, and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna speak prophecy. All right, go ahead. That's it on that. Yeah, God forbid. You know, you got precept for that.
This Matthew 16:4. It says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign.
Yep.
And there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas.
That's right.
And he left them and departed.
That's right.
So that's the same thing the brother's talking about. Y'all looking for a sign. Y'all looking for something to be written in the sky by a plane.
Right.
It's not going to be written in the sky by a plane. It's obvious to the men of the Lord what's going on. It's really obvious. That's why the scriptures. That's why we are occupied in prophecy, and the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
Right.
Because we got to stick into this thing about prophecy, because the chip is what we're mainly going into. And, you know, that's part of it. The brothers just spoke on the EU. I mean, them depart from the EU. So look, that's prophecy. So you looking for some flares busting, you looking for a cloud by night and a pillar cloud by day, and you know, Salaki if I say the backwards. So you looking for that? You looking for a sign? You looking for a billboard to go by you?
And you got your sign right here.
But your sign is right here.
This is the sign.
It's right here.
Hey, this itself is prophecy, man. Hey, go ahead and pull your precept, then we going into Daniel 7.
Okay. This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. Hey, that's what we're supposed to be doing right now. We're supposed to be entangled, you know, in this book. You know what I'm saying? Day and night. You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be looking at the news and filtering them through the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing that, you lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? And hey, these missiles gonna come hit you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, these plagues and everything that's going down in this book is gonna hit you like a thief in the night, as the scriptures say. You know?
Yeah. Go ahead and start with that. Start at 7. Start at 7.
This is Daniel, chapter 7, verse 7. After this, I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly. And it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces.
Right.
And stamped the residue with the feet of it.
Yeah, that great beast that was read it again from the beginning.
After this, I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast.
The fourth beast.
Dreadful and terrible.
Right, the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire of war tactics and strategies was above the rest. That's how they go ahead step the residue. Read that again.
And strong exceedingly.
Right.
Exceeding. And it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces.
Yeah, that's the military might, right? Go ahead.
And stamped the residue with the feet of it.
Right. It just went over everybody and left its mark there. They put that eagle, they set up an embassy there, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you'll know they've been there. Go ahead.
It was diverse from all the beasts.
Right, it wouldn't leave nobody in. It would take down all of those so-called barbarians, and it would bring them into the Roman Empire. You know, they'll take their leader, but take their kids, bring them into the army, raise them up, then send them back, and allow them what they call a puppet. You see what I'm saying? That set up a so-called puppet. You know what I mean? That was a common thing back then. That was a war tactic. To keep you bring somebody in of their own and teach them all of your philosophies, and then give them back, and then let him run his own people. You know, right?
Kind of just like Vlad Tepes when he had to go onto the Vlad Tepes when he had to go onto the snake people, the Turks. When he had to go into the Turks, they had the same military tactics. All them Edomites. They do the same thing. They bring, that's why I say that he put unto him all people. They take them, then they let you go and have garrisons in your cities and towns, but you still got to go under their orders. Yep. I got a scripture real quick, because the brother just brought out the fourth beast. This is Luke 21:20. It says, and when they could pass Jerusalem, when you shall see Jerusalem could pass with armies, then know that the desolation is nigh. It says, and then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein too. Meaning those were the Roman tactics that they did, because at that point it's parts of that time when they obliterated Jerusalem and went into Masada also, which they built the ramp and they waited it out. Because that's what Esau thing is. He'll wait your ass out. While your ass over here thinking you got a bunker, or I'm talking about you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, because Esau already know his people, what they gonna do. But you got these Negroes who's trying to copy these damn Edomites. So the war tactics that they have are fierce. These niggas, they are base men, but they are also warlike faggots. These are some of the most warlike people that you ever seen, because they learn from other nations. Their guerrilla warfare from Gad.
Yeah, it just came out that down in Australia, the Australian military one of their tactics to bringing in those soldiers is to rape them and have them rape each other. You know what I'm saying? That's a base man. That's a base man. And that's what that's the same thing those Roman soldiers, if any brothers ever checked out Spartacus, what's his name? Cassius, his son, raped Julius Caesar. Raped his ass in that shit. Bent him over, got his guards, and as a so-called disciplinary action. But that's some gay shit, though. And that's the same thing. This is the Empire back again. You know, going into Revelation.
It's an excuse for their punk ass to get off. That's all it is. This is a quick faggot ass excuse.
The nasty shit.
Yeah.
Where we at? Got precepts. Okay. All right, we going to Daniel 7. Finish that.
It was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
Right, it was diverse because at all the empires before it, they had kings. All right, then you'll have your king, you'll have your whatever, your cabinet or whatever, your advisors, people that, you know, that your military advisors. You'll have your economic advisors. You know what I'm saying? The people that basically set up the whole economy, empire or city to run. You know, but this was different because now they had a legislation, a so-called Senate. You have that in Maccabees. Yeah, but that's what made it diverse from the other one. That's what they call it, a beast, exceeding dreadful. You know, and you had some fucking sharks. That was like a Shark Tank. Because all they was doing was killing each other to try to get control of the Roman Republic, and then later on Roman Empire. And it continued all the way up until Jake. It was happening with Jake. Jake was in that shit too.
Jake learned from it.
Yeah. Because later on, around what 100, started to fall around 100 AD. That's when white people started losing control of the Roman Empire. Black people took it over, and it became the Holy Roman Empire. All right. Oh, Maccabees. Where you at? Yeah, keep on reading.
And it had 10 horns. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow.
Go ahead, read it.
Alright, going back up. Daniel chapter 7, verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns, plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of men, and a mouth speaking of great things.
Right. Those 3 horns. Pull that.
Romans 8 and I'll start from 13. Also I'll start from 11. First Maccabees 8 any
First Maccabees 8?
Yeah, First Maccabees 8.
Yeah, started on 14. Okay.
First Maccabees 8 and 14. Yet for all this none of them wore a crown,
right,
or was clothed in purple to be manifested thereby. Moreover, how they had made for themselves a Senate house, wherein 320 men sat in council daily, consulting always for the people, to the end that they might be well ordered.
Right, but that's the point. Right there. It shows you it had a Senate, and it came back when the so-called the Renaissance era, when so-called white people rose back in the yeah, right. And I got the ox to get that right there. Yeah. 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 Beast from the Bottomless Pit.